What's up, guys? This is Finest, and I'm bringing you guys a MW3 commentary, my first video for MW3, and I'm just going to give you guys my outlooks and opinions and what I think so far is the best setup it's my most enjoyable setup by far, and that setup is the Type 95 with a red dot, and the perks are the Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw, and Stalker, and it doesn't really matter if you have Pro, it's not really too important, but it's literally amazing. I love it so much. And the reason I love it so much is it reminds me a lot of kind of playing Halo 3. And for anybody else who played Halo 3, it was all about the BR and the strafe. And that's exactly what you can do here. It's beast. What can I say? I mean, you will literally go ham with this gun if you used to play Halo 3 at all. Because with Stalker Pro, when you're aiming down sights, you just can go back and forth, like left, right, left, right, left, right, and make kids look dumb. And you can just like hold down the L, like you can just scope lock around the corner, moving like 1,000 miles an hour, and just make kids look dumb. And it's the gun itself, the Type 95, is similar to the FAMAS in that it's a 3-round burst, and with the red dot, it has a similar shape, similar reaction time type thing with the red dot, and it's just a beast. I recommend everyone to use it. And the current kill streaks I use are just the simple 357 UAV, Cred missile, and the attack helicopter. I just really haven't gone out to use anything else on my assault class anyway. But readjust my chair here. But on sniping classes, which I like sniping in this game a lot. It's fairly simple, but clips are going to be tough to get. I'm telling everybody who's into clips and things like that. It's not going to be easy to have a 7-minute montage out like it was with MW2 and COD 4 and such. Just plus 25s or plus 20s in general or anything like that are just going to be tough to get. Even just quad feeds are just going to be tough to get. But triples seem relatively easy. Now they line up often. I just haven't been lucky enough to hit one. And no scopes and such. And streaks, I've gotten a bunch of streaks, but I just haven't gotten any like good feeds. I failed on a bunch of quad feeds so far, and I really wouldn't say a bunch. Excuse me, sorry about that. But yeah, on my assault, on my like red gun classes, I usually use the assault strike package. I think they're called strike package. Yeah, strike package, and that's just regular kill streaks, you know, like every other COD out there. But on my sorry about that. I'm drawing a blank. God, I feel so stupid. The sniper, god dang. On any of my snipers, whether it be the Barrett 50 cal or the L118A, I think it's called. That's my favorite gun, by the way. The bolt action, I like it more, but the Barrett's still good too. I just prefer the L whatever gun. I'm just gonna go with that. I use the Recon one. I think it's called the Recon Strike Package. Not too sure, but you basically get a UAV at 4 kills, and then an advanced UAV at 12 kills, and then I have EMP on at 18 kills or 18 points. And most people are like, what? How are you going to get 18 kills in a row? But that's not how it works. I'm pretty sure if you have MW3, it's just going to sound like a reiteration. I don't really know if reiteration, just a regurgitation of MW3 facts. But this is for people who don't have MW3. It might be on the borderline. But Assault is just like Call of Duty. The Assault Strike Package, you just get a kill, and if you die, it resets. But when it comes to the Recon, the Strike Package, you get 1 kill, and then you die, but that 1 kill is still going to be there. So it just keeps building up. So you really only need to get 18 kills to get that EMP, which is, I think it's very useful. And that's why I use it on my sniper, because sometimes I'll go on streaks, you know, but more than likely, I don't really need, you know, blowing up kill streaks like a helicopter. I'm usually just fine with having a UAV, basically a Blackbird, and the EMP. It just makes it easier for me, and I just need to know where people are so I can go to the, you know, the most popular spots on the map. Most people are chilling at, so I can get the feeds. But yeah, this is definitely the best setup, the one I'm using in this video, Type 95, with the perks I listed earlier. It's the best setup / gun in MW3 that I've found so far. It's just beast. If you're a Halo player like I was, it's amazing. I'm telling you, guys need to try it out. But in other news, oh god, I'll just go with the what happened last night. Last night, I went to the GameStop, you know, for the midnight release, pretty much like every other YouTuber out there. And excuse me, it's pretty eye-opening. I always thought that I was a nerd. You know, I'm not exactly the most beautiful-looking man on the planet, I can admit that. And I wouldn't even consider myself good-looking, but I'm definitely not, like, gross. Like, all these people that I go to the show, or go to the GameStop, I'm not making fun of anybody who's unfortunate in their appearance. I'm not trying to dog anybody who might watch my video who might be a little bit overweight and ugly, but it's alright. You'll find someone. God, I feel like a dick. But you go to that MW3 midnight release. You'll find like 45-year-olds who are just the ugliest human beings you ever seen in your life. You never knew people like that existed. And there's like kids who are my age who are just huge. And it's kind of sad because I always thought that since okay, most people who do YouTube and such, like the common misconception is that they're like old and they just sit at home and play video games and they're ugly and fat and whatnot. The only one I can think of is like Wings of Redemption, and that's it was just a room full of Wings of Redemption people at the midnight release, except they sucked. And that's what made me laugh, is that there's like so many fat people who are addicted to this game, but they suck, and it's sad. Like, I don't know, because they had a little tournament thing, competition, and I ended up winning. About 70 people or so entered, and I won. And I won a $25 gift card, and I got the first copy of MW3 in the store. Or actually, it was like the third or fourth, because by the time that we finished the 1v1, people had already started to get their copies. And let me tell you, it was the easiest win I've ever gotten in my life. I was going to give you some scores. I think I played about 6 matches or so. My first match, and this is on PS3, by the way, and I suck at PS3. Like, the controllers are all... They're awkward. They're nowhere near... This is why I'm an Xbox player. Just the controllers, just the sticks. I mean, I got used to it by the end, but they're not okay. Anyway, the game scores, I think it was 12... I'm stumbling over my words and adding more things I don't need to, but it's 5 minutes on the map Dome. And it's just 1v1, just whoever... It's split screen, so you can screen peek and whatever. And I ended up... I'm just going to make this commentary a little longer than normal. But, I ended up, first game I went like 12 to 5. Second game 11 to 5. Third game I smacked the kid. Third game it was 17 to 1. Within 5 minutes 17 to 1. Everyone's like, damn, this kid's good. Damn, nigga, damn. Third game, or the fourth game, did I just do the yeah, fourth game I think was just another 12 and 5. I don't know, 12 and 5 and just 11 and 5s were just my lucky number, I guess. And the fifth game, yeah, I played 6 games. The fifth game, I actually went against someone who was pretty good, and I could tell he was good. He could actually aim and run around, and he knew the maps pretty well. He could throw stuns and stuff. And I beat him 11 to 6, but he was actually really good, and I just went I think it was like 5 to 6 in the beginning, me winning 5 to 6, and I ended up just going on a streak at the end. And the last guy I faced was like this alcoholic dad's son playing, and he was like probably like in his 20s, and he was just like white trash all over the place, and he was actually really good, but I beat him. I think it was 12 to 8. But that's that. I ended up winning a $25 gift card, so I'm probably gonna buy Skate 3, bring you guys some skate action after MW3 cools down just a little bit. But yeah, I'm liking MW3, and I hope you guys like this commentary. I'm Finest, and I'll see you guys later. Definitely try out the Type 95 if you haven't already. I'm just gonna reiterate myself and just say Type 95 is the way to go. I like it a lot. And I'm liking MW3 in general. Talk to you guys later. Peace. Have a good day.